We start tonight with an incredible rescue off our coast. A father and son saving a man who went overboard with his boat still in drive. Sydney Bouchel joins us now after talking to all three of them. Sydney, this story is amazing, but also hard to believe. What happened?
Hannah, it is definitely crazy. It all happened on Sunday, a beautiful day for a fishing trip. But when Sasha Scheller went and let his guard down for a moment while on his boat alone, he was faced with a life or death situation. He lived to tell the story, thanks to Andrew and Jack Sherman.
I was just watching that and just realizing that, I was going to die.
Nothing short of a miracle. Sasha Scheller says he was on his boat alone. The weather was nice, so he headed a little further offshore than he normally would, by himself, to catch mahi. He took his life jacket off because it was so calm. While relieving himself off the side of his boat, he lost his footing and fell overboard.
I tried to grab the side of the boat, my fingers slipped. I tried to grab the ladder down here, which was folded up inside, but my hand slipped off of that and watched the boat go away, heading out to sea.
His boat wound up driving to another boat with a father and son on board, who quickly noticed there was no captain. That's when Andrew and Jack Sherman jumped into action.
We speed up and just kind of trail them 20 yards off their port side. And my father, he digs out the air horn and gives them a few honks.
After a few minutes of no one responding, they decided to board the boat. They called the Coast Guard once they realized it was likely a man overboard situation. The Coast Guard advised them to check the boat's GPS.
Modern GPS systems, a boat can put down a track, and that track is essentially to leave a line behind wherever you've been. And so he had done that. He had set up a track.
The duo split up, looking at different points where the boat had been. Eventually, Andrew saw something.
So I sped up the boat as fast as it would go, covered the distance quite quickly, and I just saw this arm come out of the water like this, and I came on the radio. I was just like, Coast Guard, I have found him.
Instant relief. Knowing that, knowing that I can come back home to my kids, my wife, my parents, it was the best feeling in the world.
At this point, Scheller had been treading water for 2.5 hours, all thanks to advice his father gave him when he was young.
You are in control of your mind, and if you decide that you're going to make something happen using your mind, then you can do anything you possibly want to do.
Now, Scheller pleads to boaters to prioritize safety.
Do not take off your life jacket. Even if it's the perfect day, do not take your life jacket off, and always have a kill switch. Always.
Specifically, Scheller wants people to know that wireless kill switches are available, ones that can attach to passengers as well as the captains. Scheller and the Shermans are now fishing buddies for life, and we'll have more on their story to share in the coming weeks.
Sydney, clearly a very emotional but amazing story, and you said they're going to be bonded.
Yes, absolutely. They have plans. They're going to meet up tomorrow even, and their whole families are going to get together and get to know one another. So yeah, this is definitely going to be a friendship that lasts for life, I think. So.
I know we don't want to say too much, but there is going to be a follow-up story coming.
Sure. Absolutely. So stay tuned. We'll have more on this awesome story coming up soon.
All right. Thank you, Sydney.
Thanks.